Hello everyone, I'm Simon Preston and welcome to Reggae Boyz commentary. Thank you very much for tuning in to another video on this channel. Really appreciate your support and all your well wishes and everything like that. So it's just been great to hear from you. So as you can see by the title of this video, we have some concerning news. So before we get into actual details, I'm going to read you the contents of it from an article to know what is happening. Well, essentially it's this. Former Reggae boy, now manager of Sheffield Wednesday Football Club, Darren Moore, has contracted pneumonia. Now, as we know, pneumonia is not something pleasant at all. Pneumonia is very dangerous. And it's unfortunate that it has reached such a good man, a man with a presence, a man with will, vigor, excitement on a football pitch. It's really sad in terms of the current situation. So on Tuesday, as you know, Jamal Lowe scored for Swansea City against Sheffield Wednesday, and Darren Moore was part of on the bench. He was on the bench as the manager, but since then, in the last 48 hours, has felt unwell with pneumonia symptoms, which he developed as a result of his COVID-19 infection. And the club have wished him a speedy recovery. He's suffering from pneumonia. Earlier in the calendar year, he missed 3 games because of the virus. Thankfully, it was moderate and it wasn't severe or critical. So he was able to get back onto the sidelines and return to what he loved doing best. So from that perspective, everything worked quite well, and he wasn't in a state of needing to go to the hospital or anything like that. So for me, that's why I find the scenario extremely shocking, if you want to call it like that. It's just a scenario that deserves much more attention. And unfortunately, an individual that means so much to us is hurt, and he needs help. I'll read the article. Moore had missed 3 games in charge of the Owls because of COVID-19 infection, but returned to the dugout for the club's 2-0 defeat to Swansea City. That game I told you about was on Tuesday. Tuesday. 48 hours ago. Moore said, "I have developed pneumonia as a result of COVID-19 with blood clots on the lungs and extreme discomfort. That's the current situation. I am gutted to be away, but I understand the situation and the course of action I must take." It's, when you hear it in the world, it doesn't hit you until it's somebody that you know, or somebody that you've spoken to, or somebody that's of your nationality. That's when it really hits home. That's when it really affects you. And for Darren Moore, it's Wednesday. I've converted Moore suffered a setback in his recovery from COVID-19 after he oversaw the game against Swansea. A statement from the club added, "Darren Moore has suffered a setback and the club will make an announcement soon." The Owls manager returned to Middlewood Road last Monday, having completed his isolation, but as we know, pneumonia has been developed. Everyone at the club sends their very best wishes to the gaffer for a speedy and full recovery. The Owls, who face Bristol City in their next game, are second from bottom in the championship and 8 points adrift of safety, with 5 matches to go. It's difficult, isn't it? It's not a pleasant situation, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody. And many of you might say, "Why am I talking about it? Why am I talking about it?" But I hope individuals do, be able to make the wise decision. If they're traveling, you take a PCR test or the vaccine. You be cautious about what you need to do and everything like that. But specifically with Darren Moore and his current situation, I find it. The reason for this video, guys, is as simple as this. Pray for Darren Moore. Pray for Darren more. Wish him a speedy recovery. Pray that the Almighty gives him the endurance so that he can cope, so that he can be able to manage this difficult period of time. Because that brain, that mind of his, trust me, it's powerful, filled with knowledge, and one day in the future, he's somebody that can make an impact in Jamaica. Does he want to help out the program? Absolutely. A couple of years ago, I was in Manchester in England, and I wanted to visit him, took the train down to Birmingham, and who was outside waiting for me right on time. Told him my train would come in at 4:15. He was there at 4:10 waiting on me. Took me for some Jamaican food, went to go get some curry chicken and rice and peas. Visited Solihull, Handsworth, Aston. We spoke about his plans moving forward. There were some discussions about some clubs in the championship, and the opportunity came where he got that chance at Doncaster Rovers, which I'm really, really happy that he got. So from that perspective, it's amazing that that opportunity presented itself. And now to see him in this situation, it's unfamiliar to us, you know. It's one that it's difficult. It's difficult to process. It's difficult for us to get into. But one thing that can be said is what he has, his ability as a coach, is something that we should never ever forget, throw away, diminish. So that's why I ask all of you subscribers, all of you watching this video, pray for Darren more. Because one day, he's going to be helping Jamaica. One day, you're going to see exactly what I'm telling you about. One day, you'll see it. Darren Moore. That's the name. He's not on social media, but you can remember him in your thoughts and prayers. He's at home resting. He's not 100%. And for those that do know him, those that are living in the Birmingham area, are living in the West Midlands, you know exactly what you need to do. Travel to South Yorkshire. Hold up banners outside of the stadium. Pray for Darren Moore. Let it trend. Let it set. Let it be something that we all remember. Because Darren Moore is an outstanding human being, an even more outstanding manager. He flew the Jamaican flag in the Premier League as a manager. Did that in the Championship too. And we know it's imminent that Sheffield Wednesday will be going to League One. But just remember him in your prayers as he pushes to get better. Reggae Boyz fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share with it, like our Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, SimonP93, and don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary. Take care, guys.